Lizard.
Plow, who is here first?
Lizard.
Grey Wolf _G4L just claimed second.
That a little bit more quiet, KT. Okay, gotcha. New earbuds, didn't know how loud it was, turned it much further down, and it's a very, very loud playlist compared to what we normally listen to. So, you just gotta make sure. You want to say hello? Huh? You want to tell everybody how I'm evil? Well, what do you mean, meow? I was gonna try to see if I could get you to go outside today, but you didn't want to wear your harness. I got your harness out and everything. Came over to you and you're like, bro, no. That's not how this game works. Ah, you're all good. What's up? Hmm? You want to say hello to KT and Gray? Yes. We do have her, and she does get chatty sometimes. Ooh. How did I screw that up? There we go. Hmm? What's up, sweetie? Want to say hello to Sigel? Somebody? Hmm? Want to say hello to me? I love you too. Yes, I know. Tomorrow you're going to hate me. Yeah, tomorrow you get a special cat treat. You know that? A 130 loyal lurks. Smithereen, you're a machine. Thank you for that. What's up, sweetie? Hmm? How are you? A number of people in chat with us tonight. Are you going to tell everybody about your adventures on Wednesday when we stream again, and tell them how, as the evil human being that took you to the vet to make sure you got your shots and stuff? Mm-hmm. Get your flea and tick medicine. Make sure you don't get those. I am the most evil of them all. The evil of them all. We will put her in the cat carrier, or we'll try the harness and see if that helps, but it might be cat carrier time. We'll see. I got a bunch of her crunchy treats out and put them in her little cat toy that's supposed to help her trim her claws, but she's kind of looked at the toy and been like, oh, no. Oh, you're okay. My brain immediately pushed the mute button thinking I was muted. Brain, come back. Baby, come back. Oh, this can hang out. Well, this can actually go down. So, need it right now. I just have to say, this case is super fancy for this thing. A little rotating stuff. Oh, that's what I wanted to see. Just curious. These bits should fit. Yeah. The only thing I don't like about it. That's actually way too fast. That's way too fast. Way too fast. Hi, sweetie. Hello. How are you? Well, hold on, my precious. Hold on, my precious. I had the cat camera in the wrong spot. Oh, man, I cannot push buttons to save my life today. Oh, hello. Hello, 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 hello. How are we doing today? Hmm? What is my evilness that I am up to, huh? Are you upset that I put the treat toys in the puzzle that you're supposed to be working on? Is this why we're upset right now? The hell is that? Are you going into work? Or do I have to turn you off today? We're turning you off today. I don't know if you're going to work. You're going to be one of those tools. You get turned off. What's up, sweetie? What's up? What's up? Hmm? I know. We're going to paint some skin tones. We're going to paint some blue. We're going to paint some green, even though it's not a creative color. We're going to paint it with some browns and some ochres. We got us a good day. Yeah, we had a good day, didn't we? Yes. Oh my god. Mhm. I got new earbuds. I got my super sexy glasses. Um, I I was looking at Amazon. Now I can be like everybody else and use these. I sent a message to somebody. I'm like, it's a good thing I don't have a face cam on because if I wore these, I'd have to beat them off with a stick. What's up? Hi. No, I'll switch to a different family green. Ba-ba. Mm-hmm. Who's been pretty loaf? Huh? Who's the pretty loaf? Who's the pretty loaf? Feel like I'm missing a light somewhere, sweetie. Right. Oh, that's what we need. Undead skin tone. Okay. So now I have so much filigree to cover. So much filigree to cover. See, these work for a while. Yay! You're done with work, Casey. Excellent. I have one question for you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hootie! Hootie, 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 hootie. I have something for you. I have something for you. I saw this on Blue Sky and I thought of you. I saw this on Blue Sky and I thought of you. All I could think about was my friend Hootie when I saw this on Blue Sky. Absolutely adorable. Peak cuteness. It's rather hootiful. Cute unibrow. Exactly. Rosie, good evening to you. And Hootie, how goes to you? Good evening and salutations to you, my swerving brother from another mountain. It goes well. Excellent. Should be painting pigs, but you're not. Why not? You mean you don't like painting the same thing on two different people with their shields in slightly different positions? Come on, Hootie. Come on. You'll just do what Katie Lou does and pay bull. Shenanigans. Shenanigans, paint. Hootie. You're not going to paint ponies. You're not going to paint them ponies. We know that. Don't lie to us. Don't get our hopes up, our dreams up. Yeah, let's see them ponies. Let's see them ponies, Hootie. Cyborg half pig, half man. They have 3 legs like a pony. But that's not all pony. We want full pone. I want full pony. I want pony, man. Equius Maximus. Exactly. Exactly. Don't tease us with no half pony. Come on, bro. Go full pony or don't go pony at all. Oh, Hootie, did you ever hear the story I was writing? Because I have 3 pigmen that I could paint up to. They're probably going to go to ReaperCon with me, and I'm going to paint them up there. Yeah. Yeah, so the Hootie Swerves. Yeah, the story of the Hootie Swerves. Um, so the two dwarven forge masters or forge priests said that they wanted to get a drink from Startavia. When they went out, one dwarf had to go off to find rocks because the other 3 that got captured by said pigmen were starting to come down with sky sickness. So one had to go off. The other 3 got jumped because they were coming down with the sky sickness because they didn't have any stone above them. So they were like scared they were going to like float away. So they had to, like, a guy had to go get a rock for them so they could like tie it to their leg or something and feel secure on their way to get to Startavia. Well, he gets jumped. He realizes that his party's got stuck. So now he's off on a quest to go over to Devay's, a tavern with a bright colored mohawk man serving Coors Mountain, a brand new ale. And that's kind of the story that I've been writing. So they didn't get beat in battle. They just got taken by surprise by the pigmen. Yeah. The name of the tavern that they're going to is Duvets because it covers sheets. And thank you for the check-in, Jay. Well, they're sick. They're scared of the sky. They're afraid they're going to float off. Sky sickness, man, it's real. So the one dwarf that wasn't being affected by it, that's been out a couple of times, is off finding rocks, and he can't fight off the pigmen. But now he can't get to them because he's afraid they might get hurt. So he needs to go find allied people to come help him fight the pigmen. It works. Well, he used a sword. He was trying to get the dwarven priest, the forge priest, to remake his axe. But he needed to go to Startavia to get one of those new coffee drinks. Where did she go? She hasn't been clear coated yet. She hasn't been varnished yet. See? This is one of the dwarven forge priests. She's got a hammer. She's got the pink rocking and rolling. She's here to kick some ass and imbue some metal. Got her dual hammer. You just asked a question. Calm your boot. Calm your. So, question, KT. I read that and I was like, should it be calm your hoops? My brain cells. No, 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 ooh, no, ooh, no, no, ooh, no, ooh. All right, we are out of office all the time now. Well, no, Bragg Ironballs had an axe. He was just trying to find the stones. He's trying to find stones to keep his party members from floating away, man. I'm so much redder. Bum, bum, bum. You. What's up? Hmm? What's up, sweetie? Hi. Hmm? Hmm? Do you not like my headgear? Do you not like my headgear? Hmm? It's super awesome. Love you, though. Hmm? Do you like the fact that I put your treats in a toy and you have to work to get them? You seem much more calmer about that than me just giving them to you. Oh, okay. My water bottle. Thank you for the stretch, confused cat girl. Meow. Mm. Go, Zumi. How do, Judge Dave? I hope you're doing well and surviving this heat. Kishi, welcome back in. I hope you're doing well and swell as well. Nice and cool here for a change. Ooh, that's good. Sleepy time, yay! Catra just went down for a nap as well. Mm-hmm. Hold on a second. I can feel my head sweating because it feels oddly hot in this office for some reason right now. Was it going to affect all this? Yes. I said and grinned. Interesting. KT, 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 put the mouse down. Mouse goes down. It's time to push the log out button. Put your feet up, give River some scritches, and just be chill. No. Is that okay? Okay, here's the deal. If you're going to work late today, are you going to take off earlier on Friday? Well, I mean, if you want to work ahead, take off early on Friday, do it. Go for it. That's what I think. That's what I think. As long as there's an exchange of time where you get to take off early on Friday, go for it. I got to work a little bit later on Tuesday night because I got to take Katra to the vet. So I'll make up that hour and a half rather than PTOing it out. But I'm KT. I am all about dipping out early on Friday. With as hard as you work, you deserve it. You deserve it. I need to dip out early on Friday as well. I need to get my hair cut and I need to get a little bit of art done before I kick into the Elden Ring stream. Okay. Okay. I'm picking up what I'm trying to toss down here. I just need to get the rest of this green. I don't like this. Stupid Amazon, voice twin powers activate! Form of unexpected painting. How are you doing, Punny? What did Amazon do, Auntie? I'm assuming not deliver your package. Big old buzz for your enjoyment. Y'all heard it here first. The one and only dropping them. Tight beats. Unexpected painting. Likes big bust and cannot lie. No. Spotify. What is your deal today? Biscuit. That's solve that problem. Or is it time for just everything to log out that I have to log back in and reauthorize stuff? Possibly. Possibly. We are doing Swap 2K. How are you doing? We got new earbuds. We've got music going. We've got minis to paint, so it's a good day. Hey, Mama. One with Raycons. They make the. I know that they make the bone induction. I wanted something. So I wanted to replace my over-the-ear headphones, which I like. I like these headphones. They're nice headphones. It's just these headphones really interfere when you want to wear like reading glasses or you want to wear the headgear that I'm wearing right now with my super sexy Zoomer. I tried them. They're actually kind of nice. It's just a little weird and can be sensory overloading. When you're in a Best Buy and you try them on and you're like, brother, So they started making in-ear ones, and the problems with the in-ear ones that I have, they don't feel comfortable for extended periods of time. So I'm trying these. I wore them most of today and they seemed fine, and wearing them now seems fine, and they don't like want to like instantly fall out while I chatter, which is a good sign. Like my other ones that I wear, even the third gen iPods that I got from my company, like even if I move my mouth up and down too much, it feels like they just want to fall out. Um, so yeah, that's why I tried these. This sound because I've always like bought like the really like I've had like the super fancy Bose, and I love those. It's just sometimes they randomly decide to stop working, and I don't like that. Um, so I tried these Raycons, and so far I like them a great deal. The Zoomers on. What are you having for dinner, Mama Lion? Hot dogs and mac and cheese bites. Mmm. I did hot dogs as well. Did smoked hot dogs on Saturday. Had leftovers of it today. Mm-hmm. Fine eating's right there. Mm. Please put that in my mouth. Hot dogs and cheese, mac and cheese bites. They are delicious. Yes. Are they deep fried? Now I'm now invested. Mac and cheese bites, I feel like could be air fried or deep fried. They sound delicious. Baked. That sounds just as good. Well, unfortunately, we're not going to be taking Conmo with us. Wah, wah. Hmm. I wonder if I should change that around a little bit. Oh well, that's a future me problem. That's a future me problem. Future me, yay. Just a little higher. Just a little bit higher. Hey, Abron, how are you? We're working on the one of the wizards for Malediction's Warband. Aikens, I don't know. Yay, new 3D printer. Resin or FDM? Okay. We're kind of getting to the end of this playlist. All right. We're going to go back to Lo-Fi. Bamboo Lab H2S AMS combo. Interesting. I know nothing of. I know that I know bamboo. That's about it. That's the word I recognize. Um, Actually, these guys are 3D printed from Note Studios. Really detailed, and I like them. There's so much detail on them, though. It's like, oh my word. It's like, my word. I said, by my word. It's a monster machine, nothing but good things. Excellent. Excellent. Good friend Froggenstein, he does a lot of 3D printing with FDM, so can't remember what he uses. Him and this mechanic games are. Now I guess I get to call him this part guy that games. Multi, how are you? Oh, Multi, have you been keeping up with the Instagram post for the ReaperCon entry? You destroyed your legs today. What did you do? Did you not follow 3 points of contact? Okay, fam. Hold on 1 second. .5. Oh, see, I would enjoy that. That's my big old diorama. She's a big girl. So big. So big. So big. I think I'm going to start gluing down the rest of the beast, get him glued in place, get the tail glued in place, and get her glued in place finally, and do one pass over with it tomorrow and see where stuff's at. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Katie. Thank you, Malty. It's been a lot of fun working with Pascal on it too. I just kind of want to I feel like I'm to a point where I need to glue a lot of it down so it's squared away and done. So I'll get the tail and the back right guy squared away tomorrow and then get her fixed into place permanently, at least her body fixed into place permanently, and then try to go around and look around to see what I need to darken up and what I should kind of be touching up a little bit. Oh, on Friday, Multi, we're going to be doing Elden Ring. In case you wanted to hear me squeal and be like, oh my god, what am I doing? What do you mean? Lay down my rush and explain. So there was a channel point reward. Yep. Video game stream on Friday. Video game stream on Friday. Elden Ring. I had a channel point redeemed for the Lion Creative to spend points because he was complaining about never ever having be able to spend points. So I created a channel point redeem and everybody supported it. So we're going to play Elden Ring and we're going to go fight we're going to go take part in the Great Festival of Radon. We're going to see if we got any cotton candy there. So we'll have ponies. We'll see if we can do the ascension up the Divine Tower for Caleb. And then once we get that squared away, we'll see if we can go down to Noxtella. Or we got the catacomb behind Radon, the Divine Tower climb, as well as the Divine Tower fall. And then we have the descent into Noxtella, maybe. So we'll see how it goes. We should get Radon quickly. It's just, I hate those big bosses.
Oh, thank you, Critical Paint Studios, coming in with the awesome people.
Welcome in, Critical Paint. How are you? What did you up to? What you been up to tonight, Critical? I hope you're having a great night. Army painting, and you painted up a little servitor, just a little servitor. We're working on my own warband for Malediction, so we got to paint up these shield mages. There's just a lot of little filigree on this guy. You can see how much I have done versus what I haven't done yet. It is just, so much little stuff. So much stuff. Be safe, Critical. Thank you for the raid in. Go take care of yourself. Welcome in, Raiders from Critical Paint Studios. I am Paints. Over there, sleeping in a little cubbyhole is Catra. We're working on the Malediction shield mages for the. You got them. There's a whole redeem just for you, Hootie. Just for you, Hootie Hoo. A whole redeem just for you, sweetie. We're working on a warband for Malediction. Myself, Visit, and Lotus K. But Lotus K and the Lion Creative are going to play a game at ReaperCon, so I have to be done by then. I have these two to get done, and I have to get him done as well. But I kind of want to spend a little bit more time on him, and I need to get more things squared away. I just wasn't feeling it on Sunday. Got quite a bit of them done on Sunday. I want to get some more stuff done and make them look really pretty, as he's kind of like one of the leader units of the faction. They're mages, Hootie, so they pew pew. They the pew pews. They do the pew pews. They do pew pew pew. No, I didn't. Not exactly known for being the nicest of people. No, Hody, did you go see Supergirl? Okay. I was just curious if you had. My neighbor was trying to talk to me about it, and I was just like, I gotta wait for it to come out on HBO. So, that's what I was afraid of. A faceless squig. Is it a squig eating a squig? Just out of curiosity works. Whoops. Look, see at your desk. That's not all the stuff that I heard about it, Hootie. It's just the criticism has been pretty. It's there for reasons. I'm sorry, Hootie. They've been pretty cruel about the feedback for Supergirl, KT. Like there are some people that were really upset that she was smoking on off screen. Hi, sweetie. How are you? There, I can fix it for you, Hootie. She's here more frequently than you are, Hootie. And KT has earned the trust. KT's earned the trust to not abuse it. You come in and you see me every so often, Hootie. You're here to tell me that I'm not finishing things or I'm not painting enough dwarves. That's when I see my buddy Hootie. KT's always here, and she's a yeah, and she gets a little oopsies here and there. So she gets a little she's our pony girl, right? She comes right in. You listen to this tall tale, KT. It's set through Nightbot, and Nightbot you can set a regular orc, and KT has been set as a regular, so she gets to be up one level. As I know people and trust people, I will add them to the list manually one by one. It's great for my sanity, but it's to help prevent people coming in and spamming and being unfriendly and unruly. There was an event one night where someone was cursing up quite a bit of storm and was being not really like KT's who gives a fuck can be read as the sarcastic who gives a fuck. We understand what she's trying to say, but the way that the words were being used with that person was being very, very directed and not in a tone, a conversational tone. It was towards the point of anger. And I was like, no, I can't have that. So I turned Nightbot back on and became aggressive with it. It's there to kind of keep everything in chat. You can't say darn. You just said darn. It's not set for like it's like PG-13 rules for the most part. Shut the front door, you limp. Yeah. See, when it's hard to be taken that way. Like when you come in and someone's like just slams the door and is like aggressively swearing all the time, it's like, hey, I don't really need that. Like that's not the point of what I want to be. That's not kind of the channel that I want to be known for. Yeah. But KT has like 100,000 points. In comparison to like Hootie, who has like 10. $26.3. Thank you. I'm sorry, Hootie. I stand corrected, good sir. But it's as I know people and as I, yeah, there's a hooter. Yeah. He likes to hoot and chat. But it's more of, I have to know you for a while, Orc, before I just randomly add it. Because I need to know that you're going to pass the vibe check. Because there's been plenty of people that have tried to pass the vibe check. There you go, KT. That's a pretty owl. You had to watch. That's super sweet. Why would you put a freaking support there? Let's talk about ponies. Yes. Oh, next year, KT. Because I feel like I want to run it. I feel like I should run this back. Um, she's going into ReaperCon. More than likely, she's going into Reaper. So we'll probably start her February and work on her again. It's all good. Yeah. Bark. So I don't know what horse I wanted to color. Like everything is up for grabs of what color I want to go for. Because I don't know which color I'd want to. Because the horse and the rider are both pieces and statements in their own right. And you can enter them themselves almost. Horse is fine. Hose is fine. Not hoe. I mean, even hose could be fine. It's just when people are intentful about what they're saying, sometimes it works out a lot easier. But so I might as well do it because I'm going to do it again because next year's ReaperCon entry is going to be one Daniel found miniature. So I'm going to do a bust from him. I don't know if I'm going to do the pirate bust or I might do the pirate bust or I might do the fairy tale one, not Cinderella, the one that makes me think of the Last Page Master. Yes, I am old, and that was a movie.
Beans.
People like beans. Lurky is me. Thank you for the lurky, Pooker. We have Lofies. But I need to find a Gene Van Horn, pick my Daniel found, and then Astaria is probably going to be the other one. Because I submitted the first, I submitted Galen last year, so I might as well run it back and just do the opposite of it and have her, a Gene Van Horn, a Chibi again, and the bust from that I want to work on. And just take from February to it's time to paint. And have lots of like relaxing time to paint it and not feel stressed out. $20 or $30, I can't remember. Oh no, it's not 20 or 30 minutes. It's like 10 minutes or less. We'll see what comes up when I paint. I've got to see the piece and it's got to speak to me in order for me to like pick it up and want to paint it. I like Asteria. I liked Galen, so I bought them. Whips and pit. I'll wait for the ad break to start and I'll check out River. River, the best puppy of them all. I kind of like that. Kind of like that. The green does feel a little lost, but it's hard to get that to come up without being like cartoony green. Fox behind the jet. How you doing, Fox behind the tree? Nerber Gaming, how are you? Oh wait, Rosie. I did not realize Rosie had dropped a freaking Femtari up there. Yes.
Wait. Hey.
Oh, River can do that. River can balance the treat on the nose.
Okay, puppy. That's very good. Okay.
Oh, such a good pupper. Such a good pupper. Mm. Yeah, the metal playlist was getting a little repetitive with its finding new songs, and I was just like, oh, I'm not feeling that right now. All right, so I kind of feel like he's on the done. So we'll swap up and we'll do this guy right here. Well, we still need to do this hair, but I want to do all of the hair at one time because it's gonna be a real zoom session on that one. Oh, stretch. What's up, sweetie? You want? I mean, you don't get to tell everybody about your trip to the vet. Emotional damage.
Who requests a dad joke?
What do we get? 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 Recently, a survey revealed that 6 out of 7 dwarfs aren't happy. Recent survey revealed 6 out of 7 dwarves aren't happy. Oh, I get it now. I get it now. It took me a minute. My brain just did not want to connect that. I once saw a long line of bunnies hopping backwards. That was an interesting receding hairline. Tis. So how many dwarves are in Snow White? 7? One of them is a tappy. Or one named Happy, yeah. It took me a minute. It took me a long minute on that one. What's funny is I was considering doing one of those for ReaperCon. Let that through. I know you're joking, Orcs, but well, did you ever see? Oh, hold on, KT. I need to take a break. Fill up my break. Do something. Okay. Did I ever show you these, KT? So this was the other idea. So I have 2 thoughts for ReaperCon next year. So, all right. I once made my wife rabbit stew, and she wasn't a fan after finding a hair. All right. So, for those that don't know, I really like a sculptor by the name of Daniel Found Miniatures. So, foundminiatures.com. He did a Snow White, and he does fairy tale retellings. And he resculpts them into his imagination and his expression. For one of his Kickstarters recently, he did Snow White laying in a bed with dwarves that are all hanging out kind of on her, lined up all along the bed. Right? So it is beyond cute, and it's one of them that I was talking with Pascal about doing. It's going to be a heavy OSL piece. The other one, KT, that you have not seen yet. Excuse me, sweetie. How are you? Here, can I make a trade? Can I make a trade? Do you want one of these? Do you want... Hey, hi. How are you? So the other one is the Dwarf Tower. Which is all of them standing kind of huddled over in like that tower form, and just them in a tower. So I'm going to do a Daniel Found one. I just don't know which one, because they're all like, I really like how well he sculpts all of their faces to be different and individual. And there's still more to it that I just haven't pulled out of the map. How you doing, sweetie? So the Snow White one in bed is on my list of consideration. He very much is. And this guy, this person actually signs the cards and says thank you. But this is a lore keeper one. So it's the power of books. You can see it a little bit on the back. But essentially it has your traditional it has the child reading the books, and you have your traditional movie villains, right? Kind of hanging out. Frankenstein, the Mummy, Nosferatu, a werewolf, and then a skeleton. So you kind of have like that Page Master feel to it, is what it reminded me of. Yeah. So that's when I was Yeah, the found minis tend to be more complicated just because he does limited runs of them. I think he only does anywhere between 100 and 300, and that's it. So like if you don't see it and you don't get it, then nah, ain't gonna happen. But I enjoy his, and so it's going to be one of the four that I have. So it's going to be. See, I couldn't get behind those sales. If you told me it was going to be a limited run, I would. I can deal with that because I feel because I know he's not going to resubmit them out because he did the Kickstarter for Snow White. Those two came out of a Kickstarter because he did three different sculpts of it. He did one with a log and all the dwarves trying to cross it, and he even put a big warning sign up there. He's like, "Not for amateurs to build. Do not get this unless you like building miniatures. Do not buy it because it is going to be a pain, no matter what you do." And I was like, "We will not buy the log because I do not enjoy doing that." I had just come off building the 75 millimeter Chimera Archer, and I was just not happy with it. I was like, "Nope, we're not going to do that." So I just did the Snow White in bed, like the FW warning. Um, he did his own warning for the log one, Forge World. Um, I think he was doing that because he knew that he wouldn't have a good time to control the quality of it. Because a lot of his pieces fit really well together, and they are nice pieces. But because he sculpts so small, he couldn't control everything. Like that, those are actually 3D prints, not full resin. So that was interesting to me, how he did that. But yeah, it's kind of the Forge World warning. But you know, the all terrible recast anti. Hmm. What's the point of soaking them in LAs and then soaking them in ISO? Just out of curiosity. Oh, I understand now. Also, hello, Grizz. And hello, Jed, if I didn't get you. And I saw Newberg Gaming in there as well. Hello to you all. You're all amazing and beautiful beings. Naturally, you came out of the lurk for the dad jokes. I got you. Bum, bum, ba-da-da-da. Mm. Bum, bum, ba-da-da-da-da. I hope you're doing okay today, Grizz. Oh, I remember those days when you're like trying to janky something together to keep the pressure on. And you're like, why did I do this? Yeah. The pain in the butt when it doesn't work like that. And you're like, how am I supposed to hold this together? Mm-hmm. Almost done with the Trench Crusade. That'll be good. Will you be happy when you're done with it, Auntie? Last night, the Tankusi and a Nightbringer. Interesting. Sounds like fun. Stretch. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. I'm going to be right back really quick. I need to get some water. Oh, good old water. What's up, sweetie? Oh, what you doing there, Beanie? Hmm? Good evening, King. How are you? I hope you're doing well and swell. Katra has her vet appointment tomorrow, so she is getting all kinds of prepared for it. She will have many stories to tell, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure the vet techs are going to have more fun with her than I will. I'm going to try to see if I can get her in the harness and take her on the car ride that way, but we'll see. She might be in the carrier. Oh, you're okay. Love you. Okay. Redeems that I need to fix or add in. Song skip. If I can get her in the harness, she's usually pretty chill. And she's not like super active in the harness, and she just doesn't like it. And she kind of like gets low to the ground and hangs out that way. If she's in the carrier, she'll get out and she'll actually explore the room. But I'm pretty sure the vet techs are like, yeah, it's burrito time with her. Because she's gentle with her claws until she's not. So I usually try to trim them, but I warn them still. I'm like, yeah, I tried to trim them, but it's hard. Oh, she's good until she gets stuck with needles, and she's like, bro, I cannot believe you betrayed me, father. So I got her that sandpaper toy, and I threw some treats down in it, and she got the balls out once from the box, but she has not really engaged with it too much because I threw some of her higher value treats in there. I don't know if it's actually trimming the needle the her claws yet, or kind of rounding them out, helping them stay in check. So I'm just trying to get her to engage with the dang thing. I threw some treats in there today, but she's just kind of like, all right, bro, thanks. I really wanted those, but I didn't want to work for them. Yeah. I'll probably check after stream and see how many she's gotten out, or if she's gotten any of them out. I know she's got some because she has stuck her paws down in there. She managed to get the balls out really quick. I was like, okay. Because she really likes putting it like, so right here I have a monitor shelf that has like shelves in it, and I have, you know, my various hobby tools that are in little boxes. Sometimes she likes to stick her paws in there and try to like dig out random bits of it just because it's a day that ends with Y, I think. Um, so I thought she would like to get the treat out of there, but she was like, brother, I'm like, okay. It's going to be one of those kinds of things. I got you. Why don't we stay focused on the back half? So if we keep moving around and around and around and around, because if I keep moving around and around and around, I'm never going to finish any part of it. But yeah, yesterday after we finished our stream, I continued to work on them a little bit afterwards. And I think that's kind of the direction I want them to go in. I just need to do all the highlighting on him and get him to stand out a little bit more. But Oh, Panny, why did you go cross-eyed at such an old age? Well, you see, I painted filigree. You can see how much is on this guy, just on the back. And I still need to finish their spell shields too a little bit because I want to trace in some more magenta to make it pop out. Ooh, brother, oh. There's a lot to this guy. Because once you're done with the green, then you got to go highlight in between the green. And I got my new sexy man goggles here that have been very comfortable to wear, and I'm able to see both long and short range. So, what's funny is that I'm not using like super high power magnification on these. They're only 1.5. And I think that's part of why I was having so many issues with the other ones, because I turned it down to see what it would be like. And I like the 1.5 a lot better than the 2 or the 2.5 that I had been using with the readers. The only thing I don't like about it is that it kind of blocks my peripheral. It kind of blocks the peripheral a little bit, so it's harder to see chat. So I have to remember to look over every so often and make sure I'm not missing anything important. What's up? What do you mean, meow? Do I pass the sniff test? Strange streak of 1, mama. One or 100, mama. I'm always happy that you're here. Hello, gorgeous. How are you? I'm sorry, am I not paying enough attention to you right now? Am I not paying enough attention to you? Am I not paying enough attention to you? Oh my God, that is expensive, KT. Rent in Chicago? Hi. Though you would be closer to Thoughts and Tomes. Well, I don't know if you'd be closer to Thoughts and Tomes because she's not in Chicago proper. A book talker by the name of Thoughts and Tomes. She lives in one of the suburbs outside of Chicago. Like one of the suburbs that's like 20 minutes outside of Chicago, sort of deal. And it might be on the Indiana side. I'm not quite sure. She reads a lot of books. She does psychology. You'll be closer to Adopticon too. Well, see, benefits. Also, if you go to Chicago, we have better job opportunities. I 100% understand. 100% understand. That was one of the things that came up in my mid-year review when I was talking to my boss is that they hired back someone that used to run a department. I'm like, oh, that must have been fun. Can I get back to painting? Hmm. How are you? How are you, sweetie? Mm-hmm. That's pretty cute. You're pretty kitty. You know that? I really do hope you poop tonight so I can have a fecal sample for tomorrow. Hydroxy cut pills again. What are those? Oh, okay. Okay. What's up? What? I seem to think there's one or two more treats in here, Missy. She is a very talkative cat. Yes. Often at times, that's one of the things I look for is cats that are sociable and have opinions and voices. And it's very important to me because I enjoy animals that can stand their grounds when they need to. Echo, the previous version of her, um, she could scare dogs if she really wanted to. She was a mama kitty when she was a sweetie. I did miss some biscuit. Put up your timer and remember that you do need to stop because you have to go to work tomorrow. Work is done. I mean, I was crashing out today at work because of a couple of things, but one of them being that I've spent 3 hours with someone to try to get them to do all of this modeling, and it's like kind of goldfish a little bit, or missing kind of some of the bigger marks. I'm like, I got to do it again tomorrow and again tomorrow. Like I got to get through this next submission again, and it's just like it's one of those that wears on you. Like it wears on it wears on things that's not supposed to. See, intern, I would be different about. Senior, I get a little more worried about, or I get a little more frustrated about that kind of stuff. Like intern, I'm like, okay, yeah, maybe it's a little bit more understandable. Right? But when it's like a senior engineer and they're like, I need to talk to you about how this is done. It's like, what am I doing with my life? Like you're not senior intern. You're senior engineer. I know that it's a common issue. I had that issue when I first started. Then I started taking notes more frequently. Um, you can just put some saran wrap over it and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll keep for tomorrow. It can be your small victory thing tomorrow. Be like, I'm going to do this thing to make myself feel better. I didn't know that would happen. I actually didn't know that would happen. I thought it would be I thought it would be one of those that's kind of safe. But even throwing like a towel over it or like a microfiber would probably be worse. I can understand that. I didn't. I don't use pigment powders at all. Well, I have some, but I've never cracked them out and used them. I've only ever seen them used, and I'm just like, I don't. I have them, but I've never used them, and I don't know what to do with them. Like I have a whole box dedicated to basing stuff, and it's just like I hate basing. Despise it. It's like, you need to make a base. It's like, maybe we don't. Maybe we don't. My word. So many finicky bits on this figure. So many finicky bits. Is it going to be your magenta? Kind of like I was not like I just had to take a break from magenta. No magenta, like no more magenta, or 2 or 3. Okay, who is live that we should go raid? Dingy is live, but he's probably going to be there soon. We got Blissful or Blue. Let's go. Let's go say hello to Blue. Because he's doing the zoo. He's painting space dwarves. We're going to go say hello to Crucial Blue. We got quite a bit done today. I did not realize it was going to take me like 2 hours to paint this guy. I'm not quite done with him yet, but he's close enough that I can set him to the side for a little bit. We will be back on Wednesday. We're going to continue painting Malediction. I just, for whatever reason, it's screaming in the back of my head to paint this up and get painting onto, start gluing together pieces of the large diorama. So we'll be doing that. Wednesday we'll probably be focusing primarily either on this guy or the large folks, or the large other guy. So we'll see. But I will see you Wednesday and Friday. We will be doing the Elden Ring stream. So yay!